Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Solana, moving down to Tron, Litecoin, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Avalanche, and then we'll end it with Uniswap at number 20. Let's get straight into it. Solana against BTC. Here we are. Any clear signs of a reversal? Nope. Nope. we still don't see anything. We were expecting the possibility of Solana dropping down to the 0.618 golden retracement ratio, and after that maybe we see some sort of a reversal. Yes, no, not really sure. We have hard targets towards the downside at 2,000. We're at 7,000. Will we go to 2,000 again? I don't know. I don't see any bearish continuation chart pattern bringing us to 2,000, so I'd be very careful, right, about opening shots or even long as well, because there's just nothing much for Sol BTC. Sol USDT could have something. What do I mean by that? This whole thing could turn into a symmetrical. Do you see this? A, B, C, D, E. We break out. That would be awesome, right? That would be awesome. We're still not sure if we get an ABCD kind of a completion, right? This whole thing could be a wave 2. This whole thing could be a 1, 2, 3. And then we get maybe another 4 over here. Boom, 5. We could do something like that. We definitely could do something like that. So a very good example would be here. This is a really long one, right? And then this is a 2. We went up 3. Here is a 4 and a very short 5, right? So this was what happened over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we could be doing something like this, right? Sometimes the 1 could be longer than 3 or 5, but usually 3 is the longest. But since Sol has a knack of having long ones, you would probably... Okay, maybe it could be different this time. Again, I'm not entirely sure though. The point is that Solana could be already preparing for a wave 3 towards the upside. Potentially, again, we're not entirely sure. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, right? Because Solana could still pop lower, right? As in, like, it could still get bearish chart patterns, right? It could get mountain ranges, a descending triangle, right? And then we could still pop lower, right? So the risk is still there that Solana may not turn out to be in a bullish reversal, right? Bullish continuation, to be honest. This was the bullish pressure, the buying pressure that came in. So we're hoping that the buying pressure continues for Solana. Again, we're not entirely sure, so we're gonna have to wait for some clearer chart patterns first. But I kind of like what I see. We're falling in a very controlled manner. And when we fell here, there was a rally. Right, buying was happening. And yes, we're getting pulled back right now. I feel like the buying pressure could return. I mean, of course, as long as BTC doesn't collapse. The moment BTC collapses, then obviously Solana is going to drop together with BTC. So we're going to have to wait and see how things go. We're still not entirely sure. So yeah, that's Solana for you. Tron against BTC. Okay, Tron has been on... it's been on a run, right? For the past 7 days, it's up 12% from number 11 to number 34. No one is as bullish as Tron at 12%. Everyone is just single digits. 1%, 0, 2, 5, 4, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, there's just not much volatility for the past 7 days. But Tron has been going ape towards the upside against BTC. But we don't really see anything much. We're going to assume that this whole area is an accumulation zone. So I think that Tron could be accumulating around this area for a move higher, right? We'll probably eventually, when the bull run comes, we'll probably be taking out all of these clusters of stop buys here, here, and here as we head higher. Pew, pew, pew. Eventually. But again, I don't see any clear tradable chart patterns yet, so I'll be very, very careful about rushing into anything. Rushing into a trade for Tron BTC, right? Tron USDT. Here we are for Tron USDT. Yeah, so you can see that we are rising, right? There's a strong rally coming on. So there is buying pressure. We were anticipating the possibility of Tron dropping, but it just didn't drop, right? This is a very, 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 very high quality descending triangle. But not everything goes according to plan, right? Suddenly buying pressure comes in, pushes the price higher. So in this case, I mean, in the case of Tron, we are rallying. I'm not so sure what's the reason behind the rally, but yeah, this is a strong rally. Excuse me, to be honest, this is a strong rally. So I think we could continue higher, but I don't see the tradability for Tron. I'm just gonna have to remove this. I can't I can't see any bullishness. Excuse me. Hang on. I don't see any bullishness. Not bullishness. Any bullish chart pattern. I just don't see it yet. All I see are mountains. Every time there's a strong rally, we get pulled all the way back down. Strong rally, we get pulled all the way back down. Get pulled all the way back down. Get pulled all the way. Are we gonna get pulled all the way back down again? I don't know. It beats me. So which means that we need to wait for the dip to come. So however high we're gonna rally, my hope is that we have a very slow dip. Right, something very controlled. And we stay above the skinny pink line. Right. Very controlled kind of a dip. And then pam, we continue higher. So case in point, let me just show you what I mean, right? Strong rally, right? And then you see a dip coming on. And we didn't really cross back under the skinny pink line, right? Skinny pink line is just going to tell you whether if you're in a bullish or bearish trend. So as long as we're above, we remain biased bullish. And yeah, when it retraces, it's very controlled. You see that? We don't like, you know, good example is like, let's say for example, we just look at this, right? It just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. Yeah, so no, it's very controlled. So we're hoping for a controlled dip. Eventually, it's still going to dip, but the kind of dip that we're going to get, again, we're not really sure. So yeah, we have to wait and see how things go, right? And you don't rush in to go long when things are rising. You have to wait for the dip to come first. So that is, yeah, what's happening for Tron right now. Any clear signs? Yeah, no tradable chart pattern. It's just a mess at the moment. We're still anticipating the possibility of things dropping lower because we are aware that there is tremendous selling pressure, but there's also buying pressure coming in. So will fight. There's a will fight going on in Tron. Litecoin. I think Tron wants to go back into the top 10, but yeah, it's gonna take a lot. Litecoin against BTC. Yes, we saw the descending triangle. So you see, when we were looking at Tron just now, descending triangle, but it didn't happen. Descending triangle, Litecoin BTC, it happened. It dropped. We had targets. We hit targets. Ta-da! Double bottom. This is actually a lower low, right? On the RSI and MACD, sorry, yeah, RSI and MACD, this is a double bullish divergence. Lower low on the price, but higher low on the MACD, right? Higher low on the MACD, higher low on the RSI. So there is hidden strength coming in, and it pushed the price higher. Any clear signs of a proper reversal? No, we don't see any proper reversals yet. Could we continue up from here? Yeah, the skinny pink line is proving as a strong resistance right now. So there's a lot of work to go towards the upside, but I suspect that we could still drop lower. It's just that, yeah, there are no clear tradable chart patterns for Litecoin against BTC, so I'd be very careful about rushing to a trade too soon. Yes, we are aware that the Litecoin halving is coming on, and yes, this could already be an ABCDE. This could already be a very small wave E, and then we could be breaking out from here for Litecoin, for sure, towards 130, potentially towards 155 as well. Again, we're not entirely sure if this is it, but yeah, we have targets for 130 and 155. We might be at the very end of the consolidation, and that could be a breakout coming on for Litecoin. We're not entirely sure, but yeah, we're not collapsing, back down under the skinny pink line. We tried to pierce through, but buying pressure came in to push the price higher. We tried to, there was a sell-off again, but a strong rally came in again to push the price higher. So it's like, can you see it? The 5 waves, right? We're probably in a wave 4. I'm not so sure if this is a wave 5 or not, because sometimes things could be like that, right? This whole thing could be a wave 4. We come back down for a wave 5, and then pump, we go back up. And this could also be something like an ascending triangle as well. You see that? Yeah, it's a variation of 5 waves. But yeah, we have targets towards 130 and 155. We're expecting these two targets to hit if we break up, right? Of course, things can always go wrong, but as long as the halving is still here, yeah, we still expect that possibility of 130 and 155 to be hit towards the upside for Litecoin. Ta-da! Litecoin is one of the very few coins that we have clear upsides, right? There are other coins that we feel like it's still going to go higher, but we'll probably be looking at it tomorrow. OKB is 1 week. Litecoin, hey. Anyway, DOT against BTC. Here we are for DOT. No clear tradable chart patterns. We're very close to taking out these lows. So are we going to dip a little bit lower? Take out these lows. Strong buying pressure coming in to push the price higher. Potentially, right? If you were to be a smart will you would wait for this to be taken out first? Smart trader, not exactly a smart, just smart trader. You wait for it to be taken out before, considering any action, right? But again, even this chart pattern is just not really that quality. I feel like, again, we don't really know how much lower things are going to go. Sure, we could take this out, but how much lower? How much lower are we going to go? We don't know. So which means that we have to wait for the buying pressure to come in first. No buying pressure, no entry. But we are already quite oversold, to be honest, for Bitcoin, dot against Bitcoin. So I would assume that there is a potential reversal. But again, we just need to see the buying pressure coming first, right? It's like when things are falling over here, it's like you wouldn't know how much lower things are going to go. Is this it? Some buying pressure, is this it? You don't know. Oh no, we kept falling. And after that, you ask yourself, is this it? Buying pressure, very strong, big volume. Yeah, this is it. And we rose higher for .BTC. So we are hoping to see some volume coming, but there's still no volume yet, right? Volume has been dissipating ever since this move over here. Volume has been dropping, so we need to see volume come back for .BTC. .USDT. Here we are for Polkadot. We're expecting, again, we still have a target over here at $3.33. We are aware that Polkadot might form something like a ABCD, right? We had a target. We had a drawing. We drew this like 1st of April, right? And yeah, we are dropping lower, right? Let me just go back to 1st of April. Bro, is it here? 4th of April. Welcome back. Welcome back. Polkadot, yes sir, this is Polkadot. Right, dot against BTC, what's BTRC? Dot against BTC, we are almost at the target here, 2080. No, this is BTC. We're quite oversold, at the US and I would anticipate a bounce event. So it's no longer going to be a squeeze, right? Preferable for us to be squeezing rather than for us to take out the lows over here, right? There was a coin that we have been watching. They actually taken out the lows over there, right? I'm just going to sidetrack a little bit. So for Arbitrum, right, to fall deep through, took out the lows, dot against USDT. So for dot against USAB, wow, this would be great. This would be awesome. The dot BTC drop, something like that. So which means that if this were to happen, we'll probably fall another 26%, which is going to time quite well with the dot BTC drop of potentially 26% as well. So 26%. See, we were anticipating this 4th of April, yo. So we're hoping for something like that to happen. Will it happen? Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. So time has already told us. It's the 23rd of May. Fast forward 2 months. Yeah, we're on our way down. Is this it? The thing is this it? Are we going to start reversing from here or not, right? So you see, 2 months of progress, and this is where we are. We still anticipate a little bit more downside, but again, we could already be finished and heading back higher. But we're not entirely sure. That's right. We were saying even on the 4th of April that hopefully we'll get something like this, right? And then we break higher, right? This could be a very nice bullish reversal, right? That's why, like we were saying, when a bearish trend ends, we go sideways for a while before going back up. So this would be a great reversal point. But we still have a target over here. But if the chart pattern comes in, then we would consider a trade for Polkadot, because this is a top coin, very liquid. So you can put a very big position for it. So there you go. That's Polkadot for you. Shiba Inu, SHIB against USDT. Here we are for SHIB. Ta-da! So for SHIB, again, we also had this drawing over here. Okay, let me just go to SHIB. Polkadot, Litecoin, Shiba Inu. Okay, let me see what I said. Shiba Inu, SHIB against USDT. Let's turn it off. Litecoin holdings. So for Shiba Inu against USDT, here we are. Can we turn bullish from here? Sure. How do we turn bullish? Right, again, just like Polkadot, as we were saying earlier, right? This whole thing could be an A, we go for a B, we come for C, D, E, something like that, right? So a dip from here, maybe a 20% dip, right, from where we are, 24%, and then we fall in a very controlled manner. Very control fall. Yeah, okay, then this would be great. Then this would mean that potentially we could be in the reversal. Usually, when a bear trend ends, we go sideways for a while before going back up. So the same thing could be happening for Shiba Inu against USDT. So the hope is that we see a very slow crawl down. 20%, 24%, 23%, something around 20% would be great. This would signify the end of a wave C, right? Ta-da! Ta-da-da! Look at this. Look at this. 2 months later, as we were expecting. And look at where Shiba Inu is right now. 2 months later. 2 months ago, right? Yeah, we already saw the potential of the movements of Shiba Inu. It is happening, but there is danger. What danger? Yeah, this is really Mountain 1, Mountain 2. Sure, we might rally. If this is a strong rally, then of course we will look at it from a bullish perspective. But if this is a weak rally, we hit the skinny pink line, we come back down, this could be a big descending triangle, and this could drop even further towards the downside. So we have to be very careful about rushing to a trade too soon for Shiba Inu. We just don't see it yet. Not yet. So strong rally, consolidation, yes, we could consider a trade for it, right? But it needs to be a strong rally over here. If it is a weak one, yeah, so watch out for the skinny pink line. It's probably going to be some sort of a resistance, right? But we anticipate this to happen, right? So, hey, there you go. As expected for Shiba Inu. But yeah, there's no action to be taken for Shiba Inu, not at this point of time. So we're waiting for the rally to come. We're not too sure what kind of a rally we're going to get, but yeah, be on the lookout for a very weak rally. So a weak rally would signify more downside, right? Would signify the whales preparing to take out the lows here, here, and potentially here, right? So there you go. There you freaking go. Moving on would be Avalanche. Yes, sir. AVAX against BTC. Here we are for AVAX. We have another target over here. 4,007. We're at 5,004. So just a little bit more to go. Yeah, we're quite far away from the lows over here, so we might just hit 4,007 and then there could be a strong rally up. Again, we're not entirely sure. This looks like, excuse me, an ABC in the making, right? We could be going back up from here. Yes, no, there could be a fourth and fifth wave though, so we're not too sure ourselves. We're under the skinny pink line, so yeah, again, we still think that we're gonna hit 4,007 though. But what happens after that is going to decide our fate. A strong rally, yes. A weak rally, and then we're probably preparing for more downside, right? So yeah, like when we were falling over here, right? You can see there are mountain ranges over here. Mountains, mountains, mountains. Something like a descending, something like a symmetrical as well. We fell. We took out the skinny pink line and we fell. There was a rally that came in. But as soon as we rallied, we got pulled all the way back down over here. Right, do you see that? Strong selling pressure, pulling the price back down. Up again, we got pulled down. So there's a rally, but this is a dead cat bounce. And we started dropping again. So I still think we're going to hit 4.7. So the kind of rally that we're going to get again is going to decide the fate of AVAX against BTC. Whether if we're going to be starting a reversal towards the upside, or whether if we're going to be continuing towards the downside. If we continue towards the downside, I'm going to expect these lows to be taken. So AVAX is not going to be good towards the upside, right? It's going to be performing very poorly compared to all the other coins if we get weakness, right? If we see weakness. So AVAX against USDT, yeah, we were also anticipating more downside, but it's actually stronger than Shiba Inu. You see that Shiba Inu has already reached the bottom, but AVAX is just halfway. Big difference. More downside? Yeah, potentially more downside. Yeah, but I still expect AVAX to drop to about $12. At this point of time, of course, we could just start rallying back up. But yeah, no, I still smell the weakness. Weak. Anyway, for AVAX, we still have two targets over here. $9 and $7.60. And another thing is that if you click here, you'll be able to see scary stuff. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's a head and shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Head and shoulders are bearish chart patterns, which means that we could be heading much, much lower for AVAX. Again, we can't say for sure, but oh my god, this is just not good. So yeah, just to give you some perspective, right? FTT USD. Long time ago. Okay, we don't see it here. We gotta move here. FTT. Long time ago. So if you look over here, right? Oh my god. Do you see this? What a beauty. Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, boom! It collapsed, right? Going back to AVAX. Do you see it? Right, you can't see it yet, right? You can see the danger, yeah, but for FTX, it has already happened. So you can, of course, hindsight is always 2020, right? But yeah, can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Right, something coming out for AVAX. A big fall, right, to, I don't know, 10 cents. I don't think so, though. AVAX is legit, but I don't know. But yeah, if you look at the chart patterns, this is not good. The less severe scenario, right, is that we drop, taking out $9, taking out our target over here at 760. These two targets which we had since 20th of September 2022. 20th of September. So we take out these two targets, and then we form some sort of a reversal, right? Maybe an inverse head and shoulders over here, something like that. We start reversing back up, but yeah, for now it doesn't really look that good. We're hoping to get a C, and then we get a D, strong rally. E, that's it. We break back up, right? Bullish reversal for AVAX. That's the hope for AVAX. But will we get it or not? We don't know. So we have to take things one step at a time for Avalanche. Moving on will be Uniswap against BTC. Uni against BTC. Here we are. Okay, Uniswap, just like Avalanche, has a very clear support line. And we are nearing the support line. This is not good. Every time we rally, we get pulled down, rally, get pulled down, rally, we get pulled down, rally. Oh boy, we're getting pulled down. So I would assume that the whales are looking to take out these lows, and they are building a bearish chart pattern over here, right? And we could be heading lower for Uni against BTC. Could we see surprises? Of course we could see surprises, but the support line is just too clear for me, and I think that we're going to drop lower. We're going to break it eventually. So you got to be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Uniswap. Uni against USDT, but for USD, I could see the potential reversal. Right, so things an A, we go for a B, we come down for a C, we get a D, E, we break higher. Something like that. Something like that. Yes, no? Again, we're not entirely sure. We're not entirely sure. We have two targets towards the upside. Right, so we're anticipating the completion of a symmetrical triangle. And symmetrical triangles are bidirectional, which means that it can either go up or it can either go down. Either one. But again, it all depends upon the price action, right? Whether if you're going to see strong moves, whether if you're going to see weak moves, whether if it's going to be high volume. Again, a lot of factors will play into Uniswap, right? You also have to look at BTC. Does BTC look bullish to us? Will BTC continue higher? But yeah, Uniswap is very risky at this point of time. Hopefully we'll see some sort of a bullish move, but we kind of like the consolidation over here, right? We're not exactly collapsing, so we're just kind of mucking around at the skinny pink line. So the hope is that we go back up close to the skinny pink line, and then we consolidate right under it, and then we break the skinny pink line, right? Completing an A, B, C, D, E symmetrical triangle. Ta-da! And then we hit higher. $24. Here we come. Hopefully though. But yeah, we'll have to take things one step at a time for Uniswap. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's Top 20 Crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!